Will the Knicks blow another 2-0 series lead in back-to-back postseasons? Well, let's bring in our New York Post sports columnist, Mike Vaccaro, because I'm answering my own question. I hope they don't. Mike, thanks for hopping on with this. You've seen decades of the good, the bad, the ugly when it comes to this franchise. And after that Game 5 loss, I'm hoping things don't go from good to bad to ugly. Let's kind of break down last night before we kind of look ahead a little bit at Games 6, and hopefully there is no Game 7. The Knicks were in it. At times, they looked like the more dominant and hungry team, and that was without Jason Tatum on the court. But do the Knicks get a pass on that loss, or should they have closed that series out Wednesday night?
Well, speaking for myself, Brandon, I didn't think they were going to win that game last night because the Celtics are proud champions. They have the heart of champions. There wasn't anybody Boston affiliated in that building last night and wanted to see the Knicks celebrate on their own floor. And look, even without Jason Tatum, the Celtics are a very good team, and we saw that last night. So it doesn't surprise me that they made a very proud stand at home. It's going to be a lot more difficult task for them on Friday, and obviously it's going to be a hard task for the Knicks too. But look, the Knicks have every advantage going for them on Friday night, so there are no excuses. And really, for the first time in this series, they're not underdogs. I mean, they're supposed to win this game. It'll be interesting to see how they play. You know, even Game 5, the Celtics I think were 5-point favorites. So, I mean, to me, this is the first time the Knicks are looked at as a favorite, and we'll see how they respond to that.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they would close it out, though, Mike, just because of last year's postseason. They were up 2-0 in the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Pacers. So does Boston winning Game 5 the way they did make you feel like this is something that can happen again this postseason?
Well, sure, because the Celtics are the best road team in basketball. Look, anything can happen. You know, guys get hot. We saw that happen, last night. I mean, it's remarkable that the periphery players who stepped up and who would have seen Luke Cornett coming. So that's always in play. And look, yeah, of course, the Knicks would have preferred to end in 5. They got some banged-up players. I'm pretty sure that Anunoby's game last night is probably a relation to the fact that he was grabbing at his hamstring in Game 4. And we'll see how that affects him in Game 6. But, sure, you would love to finish that game and then have a couple of days to rest before the next round. But, look, I mean, it would have been a big ask to ask him to go win a third game in Boston, a clinching game, against a team that's defending its championship. It is wounded and certainly had the emotional advantage of, wanting to win one at least for Jason Tatum. So, I mean, but that stuff is all in the past now. It's all about Game 6. It's all about Madison Square Garden and defending home court, which understandably hasn't always been a comforting thing for the Knicks in recent years. But, if you're going to play this game anywhere, you'd rather play it at the Garden.
The real Garden as well for all those Celtics fans out there. Mike, I need your take on this one. True, false? And I need your why. This was our subject or our topic for our morning take this morning. Whoever wins Game 6 Friday night wins this series. True, false, or why?
I'd say that's definitely true. I mean, obviously, if the Knicks win, they win it. If the Celtics win, they're going to bring back all kinds of momentum back to TD Garden. And look, they were supposed to win, and they've won plenty this year without Jason Tatum. So yeah, I think that's it's going to be a very, very difficult thing for the Knicks to win that third game at TD Garden, especially when it's do or die Game 7. They really need to take care of business tomorrow night. No question about that.
All right, it's Knicks in 6 or bust. Mike Vaccaro, thanks for hopping on with us today, sir.
Anytime, Brandon. Great talking to you as always.